Hello. After ice mining, my next goal was to acquire the required amount of moon minerals, and I needed to find Athanors that mine R4 moons. As expected, it was relatively simple to find. I have zero point 0.5 security high-sec system, 5 or 6 jumps from my home system in Syndicate. And in this system, there are plenty of half honors, including public ones by EVUNI, that pop moon chunks almost every day. And there are plenty of rocks that have suitable R4 minerals for me. However, I encountered a different kind of problem, which I will show you right now. So, for example, bitumens, they have, as far as I understand at least, the highest proportion of hydrocarbons that I need uh, for my reactions and blueprints. And I get 65 units of hydrocarbons from 100 units of bitumens. This is assuming 100% reprocessing rate, which in reality will be something like 60, I guess. So I get from 100 units bitumen something like 40 probably units of hydrocarbons. And from the full venture load of 500 units of bitumens, I will get, let's say, 200 units of hydrocarbons. And here is a problem. I need 4200 units of hydrocarbons. And with some easy arithmetic, it means that I will need 21 full venture loads of bitumens to get this amount. And to get one full load of to get one full venture load of moon minerals, it takes 20 minutes approximately. So 21 full venture loads, 20 minutes each is well, 7 hours. And 7 hours only for this. I also need to spend 7 hours on this, and then a little bit more on these two. To be honest, this is a bit more grind than I expected, but mercifully it can be done almost completely AFK. But I don't think this is really a sustainable way of building faction cruisers. So probably do it once just for the sake of building a Gila, but I don't think I will do it again in the future. At least for something as complex as Gila, maybe uh, like lower tier faction ships will require a bit less, a bit fewer units of these minerals. But for Gila, it's a bit too much, to be honest. This is like, I don't know, something like 16 hours of mining. Okay, I will cut the video here, and hopefully in a few days or in a few weeks I will have sufficient number of ore to get all of this for reactions. See you then. It has been about 10 days since previous clip was recorded. It really took more than 15 hours of venture mining to acquire all of these minerals, and unfortunately, as far as I know, there is just no better way to do that, because high-sec moons have the highest yield of the materials that are needed. So bitumens have the highest yield of hydrocarbons, and apparently this is just the fastest way that I can get them. But let's see, what do I need? So I need 4200 hydrocarbons, 4200 atmospheric gases, 200 silicates, 200 evaporate deposits. And I think we are done here. Boop. Yeah, 4300, 4300, and a bit more than 200 of deposits and almost 200 silicates. So all of these are done. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do that again, to be honest, unless I just put my character to mine high-sec moon when I'm AFK and busy with something else, just like in advance, because it was pretty rough, to be honest. But we will see. I just need to complete the goal for the Gila, and then let's see what's gonna happen. In the next bit I will show you the PI setup as well, and it's mostly done. I just need to do a production and get these two items, and after that it's just production. Another very quick cut. I found two pieces of information that are worth sharing, I think. Now, the first one is the cost of blueprints. So all of the blueprints, including reaction formulas and blueprints that I need for building the ship itself, are actually not cheap. So this one, so I need this one, Auto Integrity Preservation Seal, which is 150, and I need this one, Life Support Backup Unit, which is now 150. So this is 300, and reaction blueprints cost another 50. So this is in total 350 million. I do have enough, but it's a pretty significant amount of ISK for Ironman. So this will put me back quite a bit. And the second piece of information that I found is the place where I can do all of these reactions. If you are unfamiliar, you can't run reactions in high-sec, and you can only run them in upwell structures. So essentially you need a free port in low-sec or in null-sec. I knew about reactions free port in Amamake, but it's pretty far away. I would prefer not to move everything. This is about 16 jumps from where I'm located, and I checked, and it's actually quite a few free ports are available. I don't know how like trustworthy they are, but this is something that I can consider as well, and just do reactions on one of these. Example, this one is in Syndicate, not too far away. This one is quite convenient as well. It's like high sec everywhere except one jump to null sec, to low sec. This one is quite good as well. So I probably will do reactions on one of these rather than go into Amamake. Okay, another cut for planetary interaction bit. I also want to quickly show my planetary interaction setup. The two limitations that I had in planetary interaction were interplanetary consolidation to level 4. I really did not want to train level 5. So I was limited to only 5 planets. And also command center upgrades 4. Again, I really do not want to train 17-day skills. So I had only level 4 command centers on every planet. And essentially I needed to pack all of the production into only 5 planets, and I needed a fair bit of PI. Let me just open it side by side. It took a few hours of optimizations, but eventually I think I figured out a way to make everything work with minimal micromanagement. So as you can see, 5 planets. 3 planets are in this system. What I mean, 1 planet is 1 jump away because I needed an ice planet, which is not available here. And 1 planet is 2 jumps away, which is plasma battles, the closest plasma that I have. And this is a production. So I have on this plasma planet building consumer electronics. I don't need consumer electronics itself, but I do need it for robotics as a component for robotics. And enriched uranium. So enriched uranium. This planet builds nanites and test cultures. So this one and this one. These are all tied to planetary interaction items. This planet builds coolant and oxygen. Oxygen is the tier 1, but I needed it for production anyway, and coolant. This planet builds plastics and viral agent. So viral agent and plastics. And this one is a mix between production planet and extraction tier 2 planet. It builds ignore uranium is just a thing that I dumped from the plasma planet. It builds mechanical parts and robotics. And for robotics, I need to import one thing, which is consumer electronics, which is built on this plasma planet. So this is the only thing that requires a bit of micromanagement. I have to occasionally fly from this planet to this planet and dump consumer electronics here. And here is robotics. Yeah. So yeah, nothing. It's not really the most efficient setup, but I don't really need efficiency here. I need convenience. And I think it will work fine. In a few days, I should have enough tier 2 and tier 3 planetary interaction materials produced, and I will just mark all of that green, and I will just keep this setup going until maybe I will need these products in the future. Okay, I have only 2 items remaining. The hydrogen isotopes. This is, I think, Minmatar ice. I need to go to the Minmatar space and mine a couple of ice blocks. And this one is easy. I just will need to re-enlist back to Goristas and complete like 3 or 4 plexus, and it will be done as well. Okay, so hopefully in the next video we will start production. Not the Gila itself, but probably the all the reactions that are needed for the preliminary materials that are built from this initial set. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.